when you focus on those feelings versus the details, it's easier for you to get up and go. It's easier for you to follow that direction. Your direction and goals are two different things. Direction should be a feeling you want. Your goals are the steps towards that feeling. Keeping in mind how you want to feel will be your motivation. It'll be easier to be disciplined, to take strategic steps to reach your goals because you're chasing that feeling. Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of 5-Star Coach. You live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I'm Coach D, aka Venus as a boy, here with a very chill type of vibe today, but you know, I still got my 5-star tips for my 5-star ballers out there. So let's go ahead and get right into this because we ain't gotta waste no time. Now, 5-star tip number 1. When you have no direction, you'll stay put. You'll be stuck in that same cycle that you're used to. All you know is the past, and it seems safe that way. If this is you, your fear of being stagnant needs to be greater than the fear of the unknown. You have nowhere, no vision, I should say, of where you want your life to go. You'll just stay put. Oh, I'm complacent. I'm cool with living comfortable, working my job, and just having enough to pay my bills and stuff. And I mean, if you feel like that's cool, but 9 times out of 10, you only thinking that way because you have no direction of where you want to see your life. And honestly, you may have a direction where you see your life going, but you might just be very scared to even make a move because of whatever reason. You know, that reason is all you know. You know, I have no knowing of it, but that's what you know, and that's all you're gonna focus on. Oh, this is the reason why I can't do this. Whole time it's an excuse, you know? So like, have a roadmap of where you want your life to go. Stop focusing on the what. Getting caught up in the details will keep you stuck. That's the reason why a lot of people stay put too, because it's like, I want to be this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and this. It's like, you should never really focus on the outcomes because you can never control what the outcomes will look like. Just focus on the feelings you're chasing: contentment, success, stability, or whatever. When you focus on those feelings versus the details, it's easier for you to get up and go. It's easier for you to follow that direction. Your direction and goals are two different things. Direction should be a feeling you want. Your goals are the steps towards that feeling. Keeping in mind how you want to feel will be your motivation. It'll be easier to be disciplined, to take strategic steps to reach your goals because you're chasing that feeling. I want to feel successful. So when I had this before, this is how I felt. That was the success I felt right then and there. So what's this new success feeling like? Or is it the same type of success, but a feeling you want to know exactly how you feel in the moment? Everybody will try to gaslight themselves in a moment, in the heat of the moment of certain situations, and be like, oh, I don't know how I feel. Whole time you know exactly how you feel. You probably just don't want to express it. But focus on that feeling versus the outcomes, because the outcomes will always be whatever it's supposed to be, but that feeling you gonna know through and through. Oh yeah, I feel good, I feel successful, I feel stable, I feel content. So focus on that feeling rather than the steps. That way you can easily come up with a direction with where you want your life to go towards, and you won't feel so stuck and be stuck. Okay? All right. Now, 5-star tip number 2. Balancing your energy in your family is important. Now, when I'm talking about your family, I'm talking about within. The masculine, that father, the feminine, the mother, your inner teen, and your inner child. Let the energies work together to provide for your kids. You can piggyback off of the first tip. The motivation is your feminine energy. The discipline is your masculine side. Where do you want your life to go? How you want to show up in the world? Because if you are chasing safety, you want to feel safe, that won't only compliment you as an adult, it will compliment your inner teen and your inner child. And if safety as a kid was just playing it small and playing a background, but now you know you have more confidence, and now you know that wasn't the right way to actually feel safe, and you are providing a different way of living in a safe environment for your inner child and your inner teen, you are going to be setting yourself up for a lifelong time of success, and you're going to break so many generational curses and patterns, and the hurdles that you feel like you have to jump in like won't even feel like hurdles. It'll just be like, I'm just walking over this shit because it's nothing, because I know what I gotta do. You know, like I said, the feminine energy being that motivation, I'm motivated by that feeling. I know what I want to feel. And the discipline is the masculine energy. I know what I want to feel, so, and I know what I want to do. Not know what I want to do, I know what I have to do. You know, like, how do you want your house to be though? To get to the source of it, of making your family feel good and balancing the energy within your family. How do you want your house to feel, aka your body, when you're sitting alone? When you get home, that's that sitting alone. How do you want to feel? You know, let that feeling motivate you to live your life in a way that's authentic and beneficial for you. Nobody else's opinion should matter. Nobody else's opinion really should matter at all. Especially if you building a family within, that home within. That's a lesson I learned like a while ago, 2022. I was living in my car and I was just so distraught. And I was like, at first I was cool with it, but then I got to a point where I was distraught and I was just like, I'm ready to get out of here. But then I was like, wait, how am I really going to feel content and stable in a house where I don't even feel that way in my own house, my body? You feel me? So just as long as you're providing for your inner child though, with safety and comfort, they're gonna supply you with that energy and vitality. So figure out how you want that home to feel, right? You nurture your inner child, your inner teen, they're gonna nurture you back. Like I said, with that energy and vitality, the vitality is really from that inner child. And then that energy is from the inner teen. And the energy I'm really taking from the inner teen is more so the ego and the pride. Because the ego of your teenage self, that type of confidence is always needed in life. Regardless if life has took you to through the ringer, excuse the noise, they working outside, but life took you through the ringer and you felt very small in certain areas. Think about how you felt when you were by yourself as a teenager. That confidence, channel that. And even if you were a teenager who put up a front, channel that too. Because at this point, it shouldn't even be a front. It should be, oh, this is actually true. This is actually facts. I do feel this way about myself. You know, like, elevate all realms, mentally, emotionally, financially, etc. at the same time. Treat your family like a real family that you're protecting, loving, disciplining, teaching, supporting, respecting, and all of them other good things. Okay? All right. Now, 5-star tip number 3. To be a wealthy person, live below your means. Financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If you want to be well off financially, why spend frivolously? Frivolously. That word be tearing me up. If you want to feel safe emotionally, why bottle up your feelings? Want to stop stressing yourself out? Why do you do things that you know will cause the inner turmoil? You want a quick meditation will help you. Why ignore your intuition? These things are very taxing. When you need to save your money, but you just spend it. Why are you doing that? You know you need to save your money. You know bottling up your feelings will have you feeling very discombobulated and you won't feel safe in your body, but you want to feel safe. So why bottle up your feelings? Just be vulnerable and let that shit out. It's really easy. Like, it's really easy. You just got to stop overspending your energy in all areas. In all areas. Money is energy, feelings are energy, thoughts are energy, spirit is energy. The more energy you preserve, the more you'll have to make yourself feel comfortable and secure. Always think, I need this energy for a rainy day. I may need this energy for a rainy day. The same way you put up money aside for a rainy day. I'm going to need this energy for a rainy day, so I won't give this to you. I won't waste my time thinking about this because the rainy day might be later on. I might need to map something out, and I'm already burnt out because I wore myself out about a thought that was so far-fetched and honestly minuscule. You feel me? So always think, I may need this energy for a rainy day. So should I do this? Should I? I shouldn't. I'm gonna fall back. I must preserve my energy and make sure I hold this for me for a rainy day. And like I said, the rainy day can be literally later on that day, and you may have set yourself up for success. Like I said in the last episode, set yourself up for future success. You know? So yeah. Now, I saw tip number 4. Stop complaining about stupid things. I'm all for a complaint, right? I just hate to see people complain about things that don't fucking matter. You're complaining about the way somebody else is living their life instead of you living yours. Why complain? Somebody go online and want to share a story about their life and you want to complain about it, but you ain't sharing what's going on in your life because whole time you relate. And all you doing is using that person as a punching bag because that's what you do to yourself. And that sometimes be the case with people. It's like complaining about the stupid shit that will never really get nowhere. It's just so redundant. What are we doing? Like, what are you complaining about that shit for? Like I said, I'm all for a good complaint. A real complaint. Something that's going to make a change. But just to complain for a situation to stay stagnant, to stay in the same area, it's like, what are you even speaking for? Shut the fuck up. No shade. You doing all that chirping, all that hooping and hollering about a situation that really doesn't even call for all of that. But when it's something real, and it's some real stuff that's going on in life, where your mouth at? Where your complaints at? And then a lot of the times, people love to complain online, but in real life, are quiet. That's the stuff I really hate right there. I can't stand somebody who want to complain and talk so much about stuff online, but in real time, quiet as a mouse. Or they, what you whispering for? Because people be online so bold with their chest, screaming at their phone. I just heard this story about this person, this, and just running their mouth about somebody else's life. But in real time, you won't do the same thing. It's like, just stop complaining about some dumbass shit. And then you complain about the way your life is. That's the dumbest shit to complain about. Oh, my life is so, your life is so what? The way you want it to be? Because it's your life. You want it to change, make a change. It ain't changing because you don't want it to change. Don't sit up here and complain about your life being this, your life being that, your life is this, your life is that, when you have the power to change something. Stop complaining about dumbass shit. One more time, stop complaining about stupid things. Let me clean it up. But yeah, let's end that. Now, 5-star tip number 5. See the weirdness in things. When you think about being anything but authentic and unmasked, look at how weird that is. Explain it thoroughly to yourself and ask yourself, is that weird to do? When you think about social anxiety, I don't want to be myself because I'm afraid that other people are going to talk about me. But the whole time, these people might not be themselves because they are afraid that people are going to talk about them too. Isn't that weird? Like, really break it down to yourself. That's weird as shit to do. Because imagine your friend coming to you. Because a lot of us, we really are better to other people than we are to ourselves. And when our friend will come to us and say stuff like, I got social anxiety. And then you just like, wait, your personality is this. You're fine. You're smart. You're this, you're that. Do that for yourself and break it all the way down, because that's so weird for you to feel as if you need to be anything but yourself because of what? Social anxiety, depression, stuff like that. Like, I get the severe cases of depression, but some people don't even be depressed. Y'all just be thinking about the depression more than y'all feel it. Because y'all still be up and at it, doing everything. But you so depressed, like, I don't want to do nothing but smoke and do this and do that, do that. Okay, you got enough energy to roll that blunt up. You got enough energy to at least talk to somebody, journal about something, go for a walk. You got energy to do something. You got to see the weird thing. You got to see the weirdness and stuff. Like, it's so weird for me to sit about what I just said about complaining about your life. It's so weird to sit up there and complain about your life and do nothing about it. You don't get how, you won't get nowhere just complaining. You know, my life is just so hard. Right, because you're doing X, Y, and Z that's making it hard. You don't see how it's weird for you to complain about life being hard, but you're the cause of it? You don't see that? And then when you really break it down to yourself like that, it's going to help you step out of yourself for a second and really look like, okay, that is a bit fucking stupid. That's a bit useless. That's a waste of my energy. I'm about to waste time and energy complaining about a situation that actually is in my control. That's weird that I'm ready to complain about something that I'm in control of. That's weird. I'm about to complain about my friend being fake and phony to me, but I'm still going to be friends with them. It's weird for me to complain about my boyfriend cheating on me, but I'm still going to lay down with him and allow him to have sex with me. It's weird. See, find the weirdness and stuff. Like, just find the weirdness. Break it all the way down. Like, damn, that shit is a bit weird. And then when you really break everything down, you really can see how a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff that we complain about and we sit around and bitch and moan about, is fucking weird to even do, because you can change it. You can fix that. You have the control to do that. But you're not taking control. You're allowing shit to control you. So just see the weirdness in a lot of things. And those examples I gave is just small. You can do that with everything. I really hate this job. And I keep complaining about this motherfucking place, but I keep going. That's fucking weird. Regardless of how hard the world is when it comes to searching for a job, well, corporate America is for searching for a job, you will get another job. You will get a better job, a job that's more in alignment. You want to keep complaining about the job instead of going there. It's like, this is fucking weird. Why am I complaining about this job and I keep showing up? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out, because it's fucking weird. It's weird. Find the weirdness and stuff and elevate your life. And that is the end of this week's episode of the 5-Star Coach. For you live a 5-star life if you take the advice. You know, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. I'm gonna be in next Friday, hopefully without the bonnet on. I really did not even feel like recording today, but I just was like, you know what? I got time. Why not? You know, that's setting yourself up for success. This way I ain't gotta crunch in a video later on this week. So, I'll see y'all next Friday.